you had changed the fob on Mr. Congdon.
Yes, I turned off his key fob, I believe, somewhere in or around the 20th to the end of the month of January of 2023.
And one, is it important to control access to the Sheriff's Department?
Absolutely.
And could you explain why you were decided it was necessary to remove Mr. Congdon's access to the Sheriff's Department?
Because there was a lot of issues with mold, offices had to be moved, an evidence holding room that was locked had to be moved because of the mold issue. Some evidence or mislaid property per se was in that room. It was moved into a locked office. Over that 2 to 3 week period, there was many conversations, mostly with the undersheriff, about trying to get the property destroyed. And it was, I best estimate 150, 200 pounds of hemp marijuana that was located on the side of I-90 that we picked up. At first, Ms. Jackson said that we couldn't destroy it because it was evidence. I think within the week, Deputy Congdon came down because he still had access, and he advised Under Sheriff Cashman that Deborah Jackson was going to draft a letter and get some kind of release, either through her or through the court, to release the marijuana hemp to Mr. Congdon to be fed to his cows.
Okay. And did that marijuana go missing?
Your Honor, I would object on the basis of
the day after Martin Luther King Day, which was a Monday. The undersheriff and I weren't in office because it was a holiday. I came back into office on Tuesday and found that the marijuana was missing out of the locked ex-sheriff's office.
And
my objection, Your Honor, is it's a misstatement of fact. It was not marijuana, it was hemp, not pot. It was hemp.
So, Mr. Congdon, you know as an attorney that you don't get to insert your testimony in the middle of someone else's testimony. I don't know how you want to handle that issue, but I certainly can't accept testimony from you or correction from you while Sheriff Funke is on the stand. So you may ask clarifying questions. I'll give you an opportunity after Mr. Jasper is done, but certainly you cannot testify at this point.
I was not sure to testify.
You were explaining your investigation into the missing marijuana.
I spoke to several individuals, and they all told me that Wally contacted them on Monday. One of them was our maintenance man, and he advised 2 or 3 of the county employees, including human resources, that there was a letter, it's been released. And so at that point, our maintenance manager, head of maintenance, opened up the room and they assisted him in putting it into the back of his personal truck.
Okay, and upon discovery of that, was that reported or turned in for an investigation?
It has been. We've contacted DCI, and the Department of Criminal Investigations for the state of Montana is going to investigate it, yes.
Okay, and I think that one of the questions or objections mentioned that it wasn't marijuana. Did Mr. Congdon make any comments to you or other people in the courthouse about how the animals acted when they ate the marijuana?
Yeah, he said he fed it to his cows, and and then they laughed a lot. You should have saw the geese; they were really freaking out.